Oh yeah, like what happened to all you people from 4 years ago, 5 years ago, that said that Roman Reigns will never become a heel? That didn't age well, did it? And of course, I'm not lying about that. There was people that were literally saying Roman Reigns would never turn heel. Vince McMahon would never turn Roman Reigns to a heel. Yeah, once again, that didn't age well, so I don't know why you're saying John Cena would never turn heel. Who is he? Like, bruh, he's a regular guy. Like, what's the big deal about turning him heel? Roman Reigns turned heel. We never saw that coming. We all thought Vince McMahon would never do it. So don't do 2020 hindsight. We never saw this coming. Him turn into a heel and having his own stable. His own heel stable. Roman Reigns having his own heel stable. That's going to tie in to this John Cena video. Alright, so my bold prediction is before John Cena retires, he will have one last heel run. Why? Because he has nothing to lose on having one last heel run. The days of John Cena being a full-time guy that the WWE needs to be the top guy, those days are over. John Cena has moved on from being the face of the company. He has moved on. He's doing movies, TV shows. He's a host of TV shows now. Like, he has moved on from being the face of the company. But when it comes to one more last run before he retires, I see him being a heel. I see him having his own faction. I see him restarting the NWO. Now, I bet you're wondering, well, why would he recreate the NWO? Because he was a fan of that group when he was a kid. Hulk Hogan is the guy he's always compared to. I bet you're saying John Cena will never turn heel. Yes, he is. Because look back at the podcast with him and Chris Jericho. He said that the WWE was considering turning him heel, and he was all for it. In fact, he was trying to change his music just to solidify his heel turn. So he was all for it, but they backed out. So he has no problem becoming a heel. But it has to happen. He has to be a heel. He can't end his career never being a damn heel. That's like, huh? Like, bruh, Edge is a heel. And I'm shocked that he's a heel now. I thought Edge was going to be a face until he retired. I'm shocked he's now a heel now. I'm shocked by that. Based on the fact that he's been away for like 10 years now, it seems like. So I thought he will forever be a heel based on the sympathy from the fans. But no, he turned into a heel now. That's going to be John Cena. It's like, look, the seeds have been planted on him being a heel a long time ago. Have you seen a TV show on the USA Network called Evil? I think it's called Evil Heels or some shit. It's a WWE documentary series on top heels. John Cena is arguably one of the best faces of all time in WWE history, right? He's up there with Hogan and Austin when it comes to being a great face. Okay, why is John Cena the voice of that show? That makes no sense. He was never evil. Why is he the narrator of a show that's based on evil heels? Why is he the voice of it? That makes zero sense. You know what I'm saying? The seeds have been planted. He's trying to tell you it's going to happen. Why is he commentating over heel wrestlers if he is known as a good guy who was never a real heel? John Cena is a cartoon character face. Why is he on that show? That makes zero sense to me. That is him telling you something down the line that's going to age well. That's what he's telling you. The fact that people are saying, well, John Cena's not going to turn heel. He's not going to turn heel because he doesn't want to overshadow Roman Reigns. Look, Roman told you with his own mouth, he's leaving soon. Okay, you can't say I'm lying about that, right? You can't say I'm lying about that. Go back and watch, YouTube it. He had a promo saying on SmackDown, he's not gonna be around for much longer. That's why people are saying who should dethrone Roman Reigns before he leaves. He's leaving soon, people. I'm not lying about that, am I? I ain't lying about that. He's leaving for Hollywood. Have you seen the man's teeth? This dude got new teeth because he's going to fucking Hollywood soon. This dude changed his whole entire look because he's going to Hollywood. Once Roman Reigns drops that title, he's going to leave the WWE and going to Hollywood. Everybody knows that. And when he does come back, he's going to come back as a babyface. That's why he turned heel in the first place, so you can embrace him. Once he does turn back face, that's the plan. The plan was never for Reigns to be a heel. Like, no, he's going to turn back to a face eventually. The thing is, the WWE doesn't need John Cena to be a face. They need him to be a heel. Let me say that again. They don't need him to be a face again, ever again. Those days are over now. Nobody cares about Cena being a face. And yes, when he does turn heel, he will get booed. It's like, where is this notion that if you think Cena will be a heel, you think he will be cheered? No, he would not be cheered. Why the hell would he be cheered and he was booed as a face? Yeah, you gotta make up your fucking mind. Do you forget? Let's go Cena. Cena sucks. There's people that don't like John Cena, so why wouldn't he be a great heel? The hell? Do you remember back in his prime? Everybody was making hater videos about John Cena. Nobody liked John Cena when he was on top of the game. People thought he was bearing talent. So where is this notion that he's this beloved guy? That everything he does, he will get cheered? No, he would not. You kidding me? There is a large number of people that don't like John Cena. So what the fuck are you talking about? It's like, damn, I guess it is right. Absence makes the heart grow fonder, right? Whatever that phrase is, right? How can we miss you if you don't go away? That's the only reason people cheer for John Cena when he does come back, because he comes back like once a year. So why wouldn't you cheer him? But things would be very different if he was there every week as a heel. He wouldn't get cheered at all. He will get booed, especially by the kids. See, dude, John Cena was always a fan of Hollywood Hulk Hogan. Hence why he had dreams of being in the NWO. Remember that Firefly Funhouse match where he had a dream of him being in the NWO? That was real. Like, he was a fan of that group. In fact, there's photos online everywhere of him wearing NWO shirts. He was always a fan of that group. But there's another reason why he imagined himself in the NWO in that match. Because he has fears on becoming a bad guy. That's why he was in the NWO in that match. Well, in that little Firefly Funhouse match. Because he has dreams of being in that group, but he also has nightmares on being a heel. How would it go? Would it hurt his money if he turned heel? That's his number one fear if he turned heel. So that's why he put that in that match. But honestly, if he turned heel, it would change the landscape of pro wrestling if he turned heel and he started his own faction, the NWO faction. That'd be crazy. That would get people to watch. That John Cena, of all people, is finally a goddamn bad guy. Look at what it did for Reigns. Just imagine John Cena, who's much bigger of a star than Reigns. Just imagine him. Look, it's gonna happen. Because he has all the, look, he has everything working for him to be a heel. Because he's now an actor. He's in Hollywood now. So now he has the resume to back it up now. He has the Hollywood resume to pass along as a heel Hollywood Cena. Just like Dave Bautista did when he came back as Hollywood Dave Bautista. Remember that? Hollywood Hogan, Hollywood Rock. You're saying that Cena can't pull that off? It's like, bro, it's gonna happen. It's just not now. Look, I'm not saying now. Look, John Cena ain't retiring anytime soon. Like Cena being a heel and recreating the NWO, this could happen at age 48, 50, 45, 46. Not now. All I'm saying is before he retires, I see him becoming a heel and possibly recreating the NWO because everybody sees that happening. There's tons of photos. He actually wore a damn shirt of the NWO. It's like, bro, it's gonna happen. It's just a matter of when. When is the right moment for Cena to be a heel? And eventually when he turns heel, he has to change his whole look. He has to most likely grow a beard, change his shorts. He has to change his whole entire look. See, look, man, the seeds have been planted, man. There was a reason why John Cena was narrating Hulk Hogan's episode of Evil Heels. There's a reason for it. That can easily be John Cena when he turns heel. Hollywood Hulk Hogan. That could be him. Because John Cena, he's now Hollywood now. So now he has the right to call himself Hollywood Cena. I bet people are saying, why would they bring back the NWO? Well, why wouldn't they? It's like, what's the problem? The second time they recreated the NWO, they didn't have good members in that group at the time. That's why it failed. The WWE didn't really care about that version of the NWO. They didn't care about it. It was mishandled. But with John Cena, it's going to be handled. Look, they might as well bring it back because still to this day, when you look at every audience member, what shirts are they wearing? They are always seen wearing NWO shirts. Why not capitalize on that? Why by bringing that shit back? If kids are wearing NWO shirts, knowing damn well you wasn't even born when that group first assembled, just imagine if that group actually came back in this era. Just imagine how many shirts they would sell. Especially if John Cena, of all people, is the leader. It's like, look, people say, okay, why would they bring it back? Okay, by that logic, why is the Bullet Club still around knowing there's no more AJ, there's no more Prince Devitt, there's no more Cody, there's no more Kenny Omega, there's no more Bucks? Why are they still around? Like, huh? Dude, every member from that group, when they leave, guess what? The goddamn Bullet Club will still be around with new members. Why can't that be the NWO? Why can't they recycle members and add new members just like the fucking Bullet Club? The fucking Bullet Club stole everything from the NWO, so why can't they be a fucking dynasty? The NWO should be a fucking dynasty, man. It should never go away. Exactly like the fucking Bullet Club. It should never go away. The fucking NWO has had better wrestlers, more legends, people still wear those shirts. Why not capitalize on that now? It's like, dude, those shirts would fly off the fucking shelves. Like, you kidding me? A new and improved NWO shirts now? Like, huh? Tons of people will be wearing it. Especially if it's led by John Cena of all people, who sells merch by himself with his likeness. It's like, that makes total sense. Strike while the iron's hot. For some strange reason, I don't know why people are still wearing NWO shirts. That's weird to me. Why are they still wearing it? Okay, you might as well bring it back. Make more money. Take advantage. But make sure a guy like John Cena is the leader of that group so you can sell more merchandise. That's like smart business. If something's hot that's from the past, bring that shit back and make money off of it. And make money from it. They are waiting for the right time to bring back Cena and eventually turn him heel. Look, there's a reason why Roman Reigns kind of exposed him last year in their promos, right? Remember he called him missionary John Cena because he does the same shit over and over again. He's the same guy for the past 10, 15 years. He's the same dude. Bruh, you can't retire like that, man. You can't leave the sport of wrestling without eventually reinventing yourself. Are you kidding me? The Rock did it. Stone Cold did it. Macho Man Randy Savage did it. Taker, Kane, Mankind, Triple H, Shawn Michaels. Like, bruh, he might go down as the only legend in wrestling history to have never reinvented himself. If he retires, never turning heel. He can't do it. To me, that would hurt his legacy as a guy that was scared to turn heel. He can't do it. So that's why he's eventually going to turn heel. Just not now, just in the near future. I see him becoming a bad guy. Because they have nothing to lose, man. Nothing to lose. He's no longer a top guy anymore in that company. So now it's time to turn him heel to see how well will he draw as a heel. That's the biggest question. How much money would John Cena draw if he turned heel? I think he would draw shitloads of money based on people being interested because he's a great talker. He's a great talker and he's a fucking movie star now. So he has everything working for him to be a heel. Look, I actually met John Cena back in, 2000? Yeah. I actually seen him in person back in the Anaheim. He was in the lobby. I went to a house show. It was called WWF Come Get Some. It was a house show. The main event was Triple H versus The Rock. But this is when he was called fucking Prototype. He was on the Indies for a UPW, and they sent him there in the lobby to, I guess, flex, show his muscles, and hand out flyers. Still to this day, I still have that flyer that he gave me. But dude, to me, he's a natural heel to me, man. He's a natural heel. When he was in UPW, he was a natural fucking heel. He was a natural. In fact, even Jim Cornette said that when John Cena was in OVW, he seen John Cena as a possibly like a Ric Flair type of a heel. So he has it in him. He has the tools and the talent to be a great heel, even better than fucking Reigns. Way better than Reigns. Way better. Dude, if John Cena turned heel, tons of people will make more money. Tons of people will get more over. Now, to me, I don't care who's in the group. As long as he's surrounded by at least one veteran and the rest will be young guys. But don't make it too big. Make it like maybe 4 members, maybe 5 or 4 members. But it would change the landscape of pro wrestling if he turned heel, man. He has the talent, he has the tools. Tons of people know it's gonna happen. Now, I'm just, playing fantasy, but I do see him bring it back with the NWO before he retires. I'm done.